all the right places. But we are live. We got OG Gangster Jeff over here in Discord with me.
Hey, saying much.
Yeah, you're not coming into my not coming into my stream. I'm gonna have to get you routed in there. Let me find my voice meter. Go ahead and say something, Jeff.
Something.
You're a lot of help. Try it again.
I heard myself talking.
Yeah, I'm not getting you where I need to be.
It's been the story of my life.
It's my desktop audio. I need to check it over here in properties. Yeah, it's why has it been so difficult? Say good morning, everybody. We are live, and I am monitoring the chat, so join the conversation. Me and OG Gangster doing 2v4. Yes, sir. I didn't see if anybody came down with us. Yeah, there's plenty of people coming down in town. Just, not me. Yeah, they're in town. Hear them over shooting. Here's an upload. got me a new skin for my ump this morning.
Hey.
Hey, Grandpops, how you doing?
You're on late or early LOL.
Both. Take that for later. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I do, but I don't want to have to run all the way over. Where did I see them bullet loops at? Okay.
Someone in your Hazu? I thought you lived alone.
No, my dog. I've got a dog. He's old and he's sick. He's not ready to go yet. So everybody's like, y'all to go put him to sleep. And I'm like, y'all give up too easy. You coming over? I'll just stay here this house and oh, it's you coming. Here's a DMR-SR extended mag.
Oh right, he is the one with the bad cough.
Yeah. You see that mag pin? For a DMR M24 or M2, it's the flat one. I got too much of something, I can't pick nothing up. Just throw that down right now. I cannot read that script over there on Facebook, but thank you for the like.
You're live on Facebook. Yep. I don't like Facebook.
I'm on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch.
Shit, you're all over the place, man. LOL.
That's what they say anyway. There's what I was looking for right there. You out there causing trouble? I believe it.
It's a wonder you not on kick too.
I tried kick, but I wasn't too crazy about how that platform works. And I only stay on Twitch because of you and a couple others. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be on Twitch anymore.
Yeah, it's a bad platform kick. I did try it out myself, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't see any point in it. I guess we're gonna have to find a car and get out of here. I just need front end stuff. I'm good. Yeah, I'm over here looking for suppressors and stuff. Getting that noisy car. I put a pin on the bridge. I missed Leo last night over on YouTube. He's usually on. I'm not sure where he is. He's dead though. I'm gonna look inside the circle here. See if we can find a house to camp for a minute. Since it's 2v4. bullet's going to him or something. Good Lord. Here's one. He's right there behind the tree. There's another one. To the left of my pin. Ah, damn it. Ow, somebody's shooting me somewhere else. Where's he shooting from? I got somebody hitting me hard and I don't know where they are. I'm good, I'm just doing first aid. We better get out of here. God damn it. Yeah, that's bullshit right there. Couldn't even hear the gun shooting. It's an SKS.
Had you both pinned?
Oh, my game just crashed. Okay, hold on, man. Let me get this. Something about fucking Windows. I wanted to report him because he was tracking even through the smoke, but he couldn't see me. On mine, he was using a scope. He was using a 6X. Don't leave it yet. Let me. No, no. The guy that killed me was a level 400 and something, and a pink a purple UAS. But let me get this update installed, and then I'll relaunch the game and try to get back in here so I can see my death cam. If you go to the lobby, I won't be able to, is what I'm saying. Why is it doing this? And it's just sitting there not doing shit. No. I got plenty of internet. It ain't that. My download speed is 505.1. My upload's just a little slow than what it should be, but still, it's not bad. It's over. It's 41.25 up. It's almost done. We'll be back in the game in just a minute, Pops. I'm sorry. Windows did 2 updates yesterday. One installed, one failed, and PUBG would not fully launch. It would launch, but it'd leave me hanging on the black screen as it was loading in, and it's all it would do. And I tried uninstalling and reinstalling PUBG. That didn't fix it, so I ended up having to do a system restore to before the update to get it all working, and it worked fine right up till now. Microsoft shit's been all screwed up. Like I tried to get into my Hotmail, and it looks like something going on with the server's not set up right or something. Well, the problem's on their end. It started about 2 or 3 weeks ago that all their services were down for a little bit one day because they were being hacked, and it hasn't worked right since. It put me in the lobby. Didn't give me the option of coming back to the game. It says I had 2 assists and 0 damage. Go figure. Well, that sucked. Yeah, but the guy that killed us was by herself, and yeah, he was in the U.S. and he was doing that, shoot from the passenger seat shit, and he was tracking through the smoke shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, part of it he could see us, and that was fine, but he was tracking me through the smoke and hit me even when he could not see me anymore. They say it's going to be in the 90s here today, and if that's all it is, then that's fine. It'll be like a cold front coming through, you know what I mean? Oh, but it's been triple digits here all last week. Well, we could do that. We ain't been there in a while. Want to go to Malta? Yeah, let's do that. Pops, do you play PUBG on PC? Pops may have got bored and left.
Yet I play it.
You ought to come play with us sometime and hang out in Discord.
I play it bad, but I play it LOL.
Well, then you'll fit right in. I suck. I have moments of brilliance, and the rest of the time I'm below average. Subpar. Well, I don't see a soul with us. There's two back behind us up high enough they could come in on us, though. Hell. Beginning to wonder if I need to replace my damn keyboard and mouse. Yes, sir. We're outside the circle, so you can get the beat arm if you want it, or you can wait and get the care package if you want that.
That's what I need, to be fair, a new keyboard and mouse.
6X right here. You want me to pick it up for you? I'll carry it. Well, I've got a 6 in my backpack. Well, I've been wondering, because I liked my Rocat Vulcan 122 keyboard, and I like the mouse, the cane, the AMO, whatever that was, cone. I can't remember, but I can't help but feel like there's better out there. And I've had several of the Razors, and this particular mouse is a Razer, but I don't like all the software that Razer wants you to have to install to make your shit work right. I didn't need that.
I don't like anything to do with Razer.
You want this?
Elgato or Logitech only.
How come you didn't pick up an AR suppressor? You already got one? It's in my... It's right here on me. See it right there by my feet. I'm tempted to take the ace, but I've got to ump. I didn't get to search everything because I ran to you and brought you the... I go back and get that SLR and just use it. Remember where I dropped it. Where did I drop it? Up here, maybe? I think I dropped it up here. I thought I dropped it right there. What the hell? Normally I would, but I couldn't find the front end and stuff for them, so I just went back and got me a SLR. Oh look, all that 45 I was missing right there. Don Jeff is gonna come right down over the warehouse and turn upside down. Oh boy, that don't look good. You wanna drive? It was moving, so I just jumped in. Where's it going? We'll just go this way then. I should have done boost and stuff. Biting hard. Control 3. There you go. I've only got 2 boosts. Son of a bitch. No, that's fine. We get where we're going, I'll try to find some more bandages and boosts. I didn't know Elgato made a keyboard. I know Logitech does. I've still got my old Logitech G15 from like 2006.
Hello.
Hello, King Jane. Good morning.
No, I mean for things like cameras and capture cards so on I only buy Elgato stuff.
Oh, for my capture I use Blackmagic Design. I've got a quad 4K capture card installed in my other computer that I don't use, and then I've got an ATM Mini that I'm using on this setup right now until I move it back to the back. I'd like to have another Elgato, not Elgato, but another quad 4K capture card, but they're like almost $600, and I don't have it right now. $545 plus tax the last time I looked.
I've been trying out these Red Dragon Predator M612 RGB mouse that I got on Amazon for $14 that was on sale.
I started to order one of those, and I didn't. I started to order one of those on the matching keyboard. It may not have been the M612, I don't remember which one it was, but it was the Red Dragon.
I have the Wave 3 mic fully kitted out, £399 total it cost me.
I'll have to look that one up because I'm not familiar with it. The Wave 3 mic? I've seen plenty of first aids, but no bandages and no boots.
Yeah, from Elgato.
Yeah. I have a varied assortment of microphones because I worked in the music business for 15 years after I quit driving a truck.
The mic arm alone cost £98.99.
Yeah. No boost, no bandages.
I got the low profile arm.
I don't remember what this arm cost me. I think it was $79. But I have an Electrowish RE20 microphone that I'm not even using right now. Back when I got that microphone, it was $500 plus tax, and then the actual Electro Voice shock mount for it was another $100, and then whatever this arm cost me at the time. And this particular microphone that I'm using right now is actually my favorite mic. It's
Yet I do want to get an XLR mic.
well, you have a lot of options when it comes to the audio interfaces for using an XLR. Here's a Burt grip if you need one. I'm gonna take it because I need it. I need a boost and bandages and cannot find any. I keep finding first aids, but no boosts, no bandages.
XLR are better than USB.
Yeah, I like the options it gives me with my. Look at these two 6Xs side by side. You can tape them together and have a 12, Jeff. Oh, that's an 8X. I'll take that. That don't suck. There's me a Canon. That don't suck. I wouldn't mind another smoke. I'm using an Apollo, a UAD Apollo Twin.
Most need an amp and mixer to work.
Well, not if you get the right audio interface. That's the guy that killed us a while ago. I'm in. I'm using a UAD Apollo Twin Duo audio interface. And before that, I was using I had a Behringer X32 that got stolen when I got robbed. And then I had a Zoom LA.
Can you get a self-powered XLR?
Look at the Zoom L8 mixer. That's the guy that killed us a while ago. Killed me. Yeah, see, that's the guy that killed me a while ago, Jeff.
I didn't think you can be. I don't know for sure.
Depending on the microphone, you could use an XLR to a 3.5 cable. I've got a short one here. I'll show you here in a minute. But they make them in longer. Oh well. I'm telling you, that's the same guy that killed us a while ago.
I would guess a self-powered one will cost a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, the other guy drove up, and there's two in the car. Yeah. I had 98 on him. I didn't get him though. Hold on a minute. See if I can find it. This is a short one. This is an adapter that goes to my wireless system, and it's XLR on one end. I don't know if you can see it, XLR on one end and 3.5 on the other. Depending on the microphone, a cable like that would work, but they make an actual XLR cable that's a lot longer.
Yet I see.
Yeah. But I would highly recommend that you go with an audio interface or a mixer that would work as an audio interface. And you don't have to break the bank to buy one. I've got a Tascam here that does a good job, and I think I'll look, but Grandpops, I think that you can get those right now for like $79 plus tax on Amazon. I've got one here that I used for a long time. It worked real well. Let me get him the link for this, Jeff. Well. And let me get back over here to hopefully it'll let that go through to you, Grandpops. That's the link for it. Hey, good morning, Matthew. If you buy that through the link, I make like a few pennies commission off that.
How's it going?
Going pretty good. I'm trying to remember where I set that Tascam. I've got so much stuff here, Grandpops, it's crazy. It would help if I had a light over in the corner. There it is.
£62 in my money, not too bad a price.
Yeah. When I bought mine, they were over $200. And I still have it. I still use this. I was using it in the back. And I'm going to be using it in the back when I move this computer back here, I think. Unless I just stick to the headset. I've got a wireless headset that I may just use that.
Is it good? I mean, the sound is clear and shuff, no buzzing and crap?
Yes, it's powered over USB. You don't have to plug it into the wall or anything like that. I used it in my streams for I don't know, a couple of years. From back 2020, 2021, part of 2022. And then I hooked up my X32 back up, started using that in here. And then I got robbed in August of 2022. So I dug my Zoom L8 out and used it for a little bit because they missed it. They missed that. They just took all the extremely high value stuff and it pretty well put me out of business.
But if it's USB power, it's not true XLR?
No, 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 no. It's still XLR. No. When we get through with this match here,
Okay.
Jeff, yeah. When we get through with this match, Jeff's gonna get off, so I'll stop gaming and long enough to show it to you and go over some things so you know what we're talking about. You can see it. You know what I'm saying?
Hi off.
Say good morning, Jonathan.
Yeah, no problem.
They go over to your spot. Is that what they did? Oh.
Can't see the game.
Oh yeah. We were doing show and tell. Jeff's unarmed, y'all. Don't bother me. Go get him. No, don't do that, because if you do, I'll have to run over there. I got a rock. I got a Mark 12, an ump, and a Colt, a 1911. There's a car 98. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have for right now. Unless I find an SKS or a something like that. Why do I not have any more 5.56 in here? Really? Jonathan, are you off today? There's 6X right here. Do you need it? Okay, I'll pick it up and carry it. Ooh, I don't want it on my ump though. Damn it.
Yet I just woke up a little bit ago.
Alright. There's two of them over here. There's one of them. I think there's one in that house right there that I just pinned. Well, I'm inside. I should be all right. Level 3 backpack. I'm gonna take that. You want the 6X drive, or did you say you found one? Level 3 backpack right here on me. There's your 6X, Jonathan. See what I have here. Oh, I got plenty of bandages and plenty of booze. Where you want to go? What do I have for throwables? One smoke, one hand grenade. Ugh. I'll probably need to ride. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. They're not.
LOL.
I had plenty of boost. Nope. He didn't have nothing but a med kit. Right there's one crawling. Another one behind us. Where you at? Oh, dang it. On the edge.
GGS.
Yeah. Well, that's not that bad. Yeah, unbox his grandpa's, and I'll show it to you. All right. Yeah, these are combo jacks. It takes XLR or TS, like instrument, line-in instrument or XLR for microphone. It's just a regular USB type B to A cable. I don't know where mine is.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. That's all you need as far as hooking it up, and then you can download the drivers for it online. That gives you two audio sources. You could have, you know, two microphones, or a microphone and an instrument. You can bring your cell phone in. If you have a cell phone that has a 3.5 millimeter jack out, you can bring that in right here. You can use the headset, you know, the computer headsets that has the two 3.5s, one for the mic, one for the speakers. Has that on the front as well. Then you can use a regular headphone like I use. I'll unplug this right quick. This is the end on my headphone here. Stuck. Of course, that I could take that off, but it's also 3.5. It's got 4 pawns, which, if you don't know what those are in broadcasting, that's where you can load up your sound effects, and then you can hit the button and bring it into your stream or whatever. The software, when you download the drivers and the software for it, it'll let you EQ the mic and all kinds of stuff. It was worth the $200 something that I gave for it at the time that I bought it, and now they're like I said, $79. I think the only difference is now the only color you can get them in is black, and mine's white.
Yet I was going to get the GOXLR, but they are not going to support it no more.
Yeah, the Go XLR, I had one, and it was okay, don't get me wrong, but I thought it was a little bit overpriced for what it was. And I sold that to Terentia, and heck, it sat in a box for 2 or 3 years before he ever even decided to use it. But if I was going to spend any more than that,
Yeah, think they was looking £300 FO it.
yeah, I think when I bought mine, it was more than that. It was like $4.99. They were pretty expensive when they first came out. But if I wasn't going to, if I wanted anything better than that task camera out there, I would probably go with the Rodecaster Pro 2. And that's just more than I need now. So, I mean, And as much as I like the Apollo Twin Duo, that's not for the casual user. It's really meant to be used in recording software.
But it's useless now. Once Windows updates and shit, it might not work anymore.
Yeah, you just might as well either get the Tascam or spend more money and get the Rodecaster Pro. Another good option for right around that $300 mark, maybe a little bit more, is the Zoom L8. But the L8 is probably more than you need. So, I don't know what you need for audio. So, but I'm going to assume it's just you talking and streaming. You're not doing
Zoom
podcasts.
L8, not hear of that one.
Yeah, it's a mixer, a USB mixer. I have one, but I loaned it to Carlucci and them, and they have it. And as much as they told me, as much as they've done for me since my problem started, I've told them if they needed it, they could go ahead and keep it. Without Carlucci and a couple other friends, I would not be here today.
Yet it's going to be used for the stream more than anything.
Yeah, but if it's just you and gaming, this is all you need. If you're going to do a podcast and you're going to bring in 2, 3, 4 other people, then I would look at something better. With my X32, I could bring in 32 people into a stream, and I used to do that because I used to do commercial streaming. And with the L8, I could bring in 8 people.
I have a few mixers, but more old school mixers from back when I used to be a mobile DJ.
If you had one that would also work as a USB audio interface, then you wouldn't need to buy anything else. You could just use with that. You know what I'm saying? Which is what the Zoom L8 was. It's a standalone mixer, and you can plug it into a 5-volt power supply and go do a gig with it.
None work with USB.
However, it's also USB powered, and when you plug it into the USB port in your computer, if you have the drivers installed, it works as an audio interface. So, and it's a lot easier to mess with than this Apollo Twin Duo. I'm having to use Voice Meter Banana to bring my Apollo Twin Duo over into my Streamlabs and everything else.
I tried to rig up one, it did work, but had this buzzing non-stop.
Depending on what it was, it could have been line noise, and you might have just needed a ground isolator. I was having that problem about 2 months ago. I don't have the camera rigged up to where I can show you my desk, but I could bring up a picture of my desk.
I didn't find out why, so I just give up, lol.
Let's see. That's an older picture of my desk. That's back when I still had the X32, but I'll bring it in here where you can see it. This is what my desk looks like. Well, that's what it would look like if it was clean. I've got it piled up with stuff right this minute. The X32's gone. It got stolen in 2022. That computer down there right there got stolen. All my keyboards, my amps, all that stuff got stolen. I've still got the cab, but they stole the head.
Like I said, they are old school mixers, so they are just ready for the trash.
Yeah. Well, depends on what they are. They might not be trash. They might be another man's treasure. They just might not work for what you need them
Maybe.
for. There's what my desk looks like when it's clean.
You had some good shit, man. Pity
had-
them ERS wiped you out.
Yeah. I quit counting at $32,000. I was figuring it up for the sheriff's office because I had to do file a report. And when I say $32,000, that wasn't counting the price of my van because they'd stole my van.
People
and
are
wrecked my
just
van.
cunts nicking from people.
They stole all my live sound. 'Cause I used to do live sound. I don't know if you knew it or not. I did live sound and video production, and they stole my equipment trailer with all the equipment. Stole everything out of here. Stole my van. Wrecked my van. I got the van back, but it was trashed. I practically gave it away. I sold it 2 weeks ago. Wasn't no sense leaving it sitting there. I wasn't going to put any more money in it.
Was you not insured, mate?
No, insurance wouldn't cover this mobile home because it's too old. It's a 1976. And between
Damn.
and I had other alternatives to where I could have paid a lot more money, but my wife was sick and she didn't get we didn't get any assistance of any kind, and I had already wiped out my checking and my savings and my retirement, my Roth and my RA. I went through everything and we were broke. So I was cutting corners everywhere I could cut corners. We didn't even have health insurance. Couldn't afford it through Obamacare, and I'm still mad about that because I had great insurance until Obamacare came out. I had insurance through Blue Cross Blue Shield. I had it was a $350 a month premium and $10 copay. It didn't matter if I went to the hospital, the doctor, or the drugstore. I had a $10 copay, and they could not get rid of me as long as I paid my premium every month because I was grandfathered in. And Obamacare rolled out and gave them the legal way to cancel my insurance. And then insurance through Obamacare was going to cost me like $1,400 a month for a crap plan that had a $13,000 deductible and $1,400 a month. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't afford that $13,000 deductible, and I could not afford that $1,400 a month, but I could afford that $350 a month plan that I had. I was able to pay that, and the government screwed me. My wife was ill for 12 years, in and out of the hospital, and they kept denying her for her benefits. She never did get her disability or her Social Security or her Medicaid or Medicare. We couldn't even get food stamps.
Yeah, I'm in the UK, so lucky. I guess we get healthcare for free NHS.
Yeah, uh, I used to argue with my father-in-law and a couple of others because I advocated for free universal health care. And they're like, well, it's not working. And I'm like, there's people in Canada dying. I said, we've got people right here dying. Pick one. And then the Obamacare was supposed to be universal health care. But when they started talking about it, that's what it was supposed to be. That's not what we got. The insurance companies lobbied and got them a sweet deal. That's what happened. The only people that benefit from Obamacare was the insurance companies. They damn sure wasn't the poor, despite what people might think. I think Jonathan done got up, started his day. Jeff got off because he's got to go to the hardware store. So I guess I'm going to get off here and find me something to do and get stuff done. And then when I get too tired, I'm going to go to sleep. And it'll be too hot, and I wish I'd went to bed earlier. But if you have any questions
Yeah, when
about...
Trump was in power, he tried everything to get hold of the UK NHS system. Just glad we didn't sell it.
I don't know about Trump trying to get a hold of the NHS. I don't know why he would have wanted to, because we could have done it the same thing here on our own. In fact, and I'm not hating on the UK.
Yeah, he was always banging on about it.
Well, he wanted that type of system here for Americans, for the poor. That's not what we got. We got Obamacare, which is crap. And I wish that the Republicans could have retained power in the House and the Senate while Trump was in office, because if that had happened, he'd have been able to accomplish what he wanted to accomplish, and America would have been better off for it.
NHS is free for anyone, poor or rich.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get anything like that, and we could have done it, but the problem is that while Trump was in office, the Democrats had control of the House and the Senate, so he couldn't get anything done. And a lot of people, they go to extremes over here. People are crazy. I'm not going to hate on either side unless I hate on them equally, because we've got nuts on both sides. We've got people on the far right, we've got people on the far left, and I'm sitting there wondering, whatever happened to just plain old common sense? That went plumb out the window years ago. And I didn't like Trump as a person. I did like him as a president. I didn't vote for him. I voted independent.
So who's the Obamacare for then?
Look, who benefited from Obamacare? The insurance companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the insurance companies benefited the most, not the people. They tout what a great plan it is and stuff, but yet at its height, it only covered like.
But who can use it?
It depends on how much money you have. I can't use it. And there's a lot of people like me that can't use it. We fall in this gray area to where either A, you make too much money, so you're going to have to pay more, or B, you have no income and you can't afford to pay for the cheapest. See what I'm saying?
Oh right, so it's not a free service? What's the idea behind it then, lol?
Exactly. And Democrats will say, well, guess what? They can't deny you coverage because of a pre-existing health condition. And they're correct. They can't deny you, but they can charge you more for your coverage. You see what I'm saying? So you're screwed. I think it helped 4 million uh, at its height. At its best, it was covering 40 million Americans, and they were touting that like that was some huge number. I'm like, 40 million. Hey, that's
so it's just a way of making money?
Yes. I'm like, y'all are proud that it's covering 40 million, but guess what? There's 360 million people in America that and out of that 360 million, how many don't have insurance because they can't afford it?
That sucks.
Yeah. But see, the the liberals will argue with you and try to tell you what a great thing it is, and they don't want to hear facts. All they care is that, hey, I got me some insurance. It's great. You're wrong. But see, used to, if you were declared disabled and could get approved for your disability, you got disability and Medicaid paid for everything. Now, like, I don't know about Texas, but like North Carolina, for instance, my sister's in North Carolina. Instead of Medicaid, her insurance is through Obamacare, and she's on disability, so she only gets like 600-700 a month. I don't know what she gets. It's not a lot of money, and she has to pay an insurance premium every month, and she has to pay a deductible. She, if she goes to the hospital and has to have surgery, the first
So let me
$13,000.
get this right, if you was dying and you have no insurance, they let you die?
They claim that they don't, but they let you die. My wife died because of bad health care. And one could argue, well, Vitali, they sent her home to you. What happened? Well, Vitali's not a doctor and Vitali's not a nurse. That's what happened. Vitali did the best he could with what he had.
So where are your human rights?
It's a good question. Grandpops, was you following the channel back before my wife died, and we were talking about what was going on?
That sucks, man, and it's sad. I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh yeah, there's pictures on my Facebook. I couldn't get anybody to come help me take care of my wife. I couldn't even get her family to come help. They're too busy doing drugs and stealing. And in January of 2022, my son was in a head-on car collision.
No mate, I don't remember your MRS, sorry.
Uh, in January of 2022, my son was in a head-on collision. A guy went over to the wrong side of the road and hit him head-on, and it almost killed my son and shattered his leg and everything else. He went in the hospital January 31st. They did surgery and sent him home February 4th because he didn't have insurance. They didn't even do full surgery. They didn't even fix everything on his leg. Let me see if I can find the pictures and show you his leg. Where's my photos? We'll have to go way back. See, it's on Facebook. It just takes a while because they keep messing up their shit.
If you turn up on a boat, I bet they I'd help you, lol.
Wrong skin color, and I hate to say that. And it's not me being racist, it's just the reality here. This is my son's leg before surgery. This is his leg after surgery.
Same in the UK. If you're from the UK, no help. Anyone else gets cars, house, money, everything.
Yeah. This is my son's leg before surgery. You see that, right? See that? This is his leg after surgery. They just straightened that bone up. They didn't do anything to fix it. They only did a half-assed job and sent him home. And in the meantime, my wife was bedridden. And I hate to show these, but I'm going to show what I was dealing with. This is what I was dealing with my wife. I would come in and this is how I found her.
So I take it he still has problems?
Oh, yeah. This is how I found my wife that time. This is how I found my wife that time. And this went on, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. This is how I found her another time. This was weeks before she died. And I begged for help. I couldn't get anybody to come help me. But then after she died, because she had bruising and stuff, they decided that I must have been an evil man.
Stop it, mate, that's so sad.
Oh, I know. Let me tell you the rest of the story, though, so you can decide whether you want to continue watching my channel or not. As she lay in the hospital dying because she had bruises from falling, they decided I must have been an evil man and I must have beat my wife and didn't talk to anybody, by the way. Had me arrested and charged me with murder when my wife died. And to this day, mind you, they've never talked to a soul. I was in jail for 2 months.
Wow.
I was in jail for 2 months. I got robbed. I've lost everything that I cared about. Lost my wife. Lost most of my belongings. And right now, because I'm under indictment for murder, nobody will talk to me about a job. I can't get a job. I don't have a way to go get a job. I don't have retirement. I don't have anything. What little money I make off of right here off social media and whatever I can do here at my computer.
I'm
And
so sorry mate, it's ed up.
it's yeah, and and of course most people don't get in trouble with the law. They live a good life. That's what I did. Uh, so they have no experience with our legal system. So when what happened to Trump happens, they just automatically assume that he was guilty of whatever, because he got convicted of 34 felonies when the reality is that the charge that they arrested him and indicted him on wasn't even a felony. It was a misdemeanor, and our the legal system in New York pulls some shady stuff to take those charges from a misdemeanor to a felony, and it's just a bad deal for America, and nobody understands that, and I get it because the average American has never been in trouble with the law. They don't understand our legal system. They don't understand how broken it is.
I don't know about your legal system.
See, I don't know much about the British legal system. Uh, I hope it's better than ours, but ours is politically biased and corrupt. Out here where I am, it's the good old boy system. I
I
don't know.
think it's the same the world over mate.
Yeah, out here in where I am, it's the good old boy system, the go buddy buddy system. They're friends with each other, and they have the power and they want to keep the power, and it's all about the money. It's not about the law, it's about the money. But if you stop following the channel after me telling you what's going on in my life, I understand. I get it. But hopefully I'll get through all this, clear my name, and everything will be all right. I've just got to survive long enough to have my day in court. I got arrested June of 2022. I didn't get out of jail until September 2022. Uh, come come September of this year, I'll have been out of jail a full 2 years, and I haven't had a court date since February of last year. And this could drag on another 2 to 7 years, or 2 to 5 years, I've been out a year and a half. They got 7 years, but they can break that law too. By the way, just so people understand, they've got seven
Why would
years.
I unfollow? Innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many people quit talking to me when all this happened, Grandpops. People that know better, people that know me, and they'll sit there straight up tell you he didn't do it, but they quit talking to me because they don't want to be associated with me until I clear my name. And I'm like, if that's how you're going to be,
Hey bud.
hey Rays, how you doing? But
Well, you know who your mates are mate.
I do. I've got some really good friends. I don't have a lot of them, but I've got a few really good friends. Without them, I would not be here today.
Yeah, I am good Tom mate, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good under the circumstances. We finished up the gaming, and we were talking about audio interfaces and uh, microphones and a little bit of politics, and health care and legal problems and but anyway, uh, I used this for a long time, and I will be using it again. When I move this computer back to the back, this will be the audio interface that I use with it, if I use one. Because I've also got a really nice headset. I've got the Epos Hybrid H3, and I really like these. But I'm in here, so I use my Barodynamics 770s. I think we're going to wrap it up there, Grandpops. If you have any questions about the audio and stuff when you get ready, just hit me up. I'll be glad to help you out. I did it for 15 years.
I just have a 70-pound wireless headset.
If it does the job, that's all you need. I got a couple of those here. Well, no, I gave one away, and then
True.
I've got a $100 wireless headset here somewhere over there in that box. But I can't show it to you right now because I'm using it. But I'm using a Blackmagic Design ATM Mini to bring my video in, my camera's in right this minute, because I don't use webcams.
Okay then mate, look after yourself, and next time you're on, I'll jump on in again NP.
I'll be glad to have you and be glad to have the conversation. This is the extent of my social life, by the way. I don't get to go out. I'm trying to remember the last time I went to town. I think I went to town last month because I had to go to the bank. But I don't have a way around, and it costs too much to get a ride to town from out here. So I have to have my groceries and stuff delivered. So I don't have any social life. You know, I don't go out and socialize. Uh, and especially under the circumstances, you know, it's not any fun. I'd rather sit right here at the house and talk to the people that come join the stream.
I will try catch you earlier next time, bud.
Hey, Rays.
Yeah, you said $60 in a taxi, I think you said.
Yeah. Rays, I'm on here all hours of the day and the night. I used to have a schedule, but with everything going on in my life, I don't have a schedule anymore because I never know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. So I usually go, what few paying clients I have are overseas, and they're on at like 3 o'clock in the morning my time, sending me emails and stuff. So I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning answering those emails and working back and forth. And then I'm up till I'm too tired. Then I go to sleep. Then I get up about. I think right now the way my schedule is going to be is I'll go to sleep about lunch and I'll get up about 5. Unless it's later, me going to sleep. It just depends on how hot it is. If it's too hot, I won't be able to sleep. But I'm up at night, is what I'm saying. So I've been streaming at night, early in the morning.
I hear you. My schedule went during COVID. I'm just on myself now when I fancy.
Yeah. Well, all during COVID, uh, uh, I was one of the few that, and I don't want this to sound bad, that I actually made a decent living during COVID from home because everybody was trying to figure out how to do Zoom calls and bring their video in, or whatever they needed done there, Teams, or how to do live streams from home, and I was able to provide those services for a fee, of course, and help them get everything sorted out, set up, and going, and recommend the correct gear, whatever they needed. And so I made a decent living during COVID, but of course COVID is went away, and those customers have went away as well. So every once in a while, I have somebody from China or wherever that wants me to do a product video for something that they sell, and I'm real picky about that. Uh, it's got to be something that A, interests me, and B, I think that will interest others. And it has to be a decent product. If you send it to me and it's crap, I'm going to tell people it's crap. If you just want me to do a demo, that's different from a review. I'll demo it. But if you don't see a product link in the video description below, that's because I didn't want it. I didn't want to be recommending it to people and pushing that product because I don't know enough about it. Or there was something about it that made me uncomfortable or whatever. And I usually discuss that in that video. And I was like, if it's something that y'all want, here it is. But I don't try to make money off that type. I don't try to make money off my viewers. You know what I'm saying? I don't share affiliate links. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do about my Rocat SynMax Air headset, because when I first got it, I loved it. And I put the video up, and there's affiliate links in that. But over the last 2 years, it's got to where I don't, not so much. It's like they're good when you first get them, but they've got issues, a year or two in. So what do you do about that? I guess I need to put up a long-term review. Some people it won't matter, but to me it matters. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't buy my stuff just to have it for a year or even 2 years. I want it to last just for as long as possible. I've got stuff that I would still be doing long-term reviews on, except for the fact that it got stolen. That going back 13 years, 14 years, from back whenever YouTube started. And people still message me every once in a while and say, hey, how's that? Well, I can't tell you because I don't have it no more. It got stolen. It was working great the last time I saw it. Yeah. We've done our best to put up a video wrapping up the reviews on those, the long-term reviews on stuff that's not here anymore. But I've probably missed stuff over the years. You know what I mean? But we were talking about microphones, Grandpops. This particular microphone right here, I don't know what it would be in England, but here it's $89. And it's a great microphone. If you're hearing any problems in my audio today, it is not this microphone, because you can go back to other videos where the audio is just beautiful. But I'm on this brand new computer, and I'm using some different software, and I get background noise in. I've got Windows doing weird things, causing me problems, stuff like that. I've thought about putting the RE20 back up and using it for a little while, but I know in my heart that I'll end up taking it back down and putting this one back up. I've got 2 of these, by the way. That's how much I like these. The first one was sent to me to do a review on, and I did the review on it, and I started using it, and I couldn't believe how good it sounded at that price point. I even compared it to $1,000 Sennheiser and an $1,800 Sennheiser, and it sounded just as good as that $1,800 microphone. I tried it. I compared it against this $500 microphone. It sounded as good as that $500 microphone. So I ended up ordering a second one because I use it for other things. Like when I take my GoPro and go out, I use it on the GoPro and stuff. So I don't want to have to take this one down. This one was sent to me for free, and the one that I have over there, I paid for it. Well, I've talked y'all's ears off. Y'all have a good morning or good evening, depending on where you are. It's morning here. It's 9:02 a.m. So I'm going to get off here and try to get a little bit of the mess in my yard cleaned up. That's a conversation for another day. It would already be clean if I could afford to have a dumpster brought out. Anyway, bye, y'all.